Welcome to Sports Talk Part 2. I'm your boy Derek, aka Deacon, with my boy Black Cash.
Yes, sir.
KB. Joe the Boss. Skip Bayless. Back into the games from last weekend. Denver and Baltimore. Once again,
Choking.
I picked that one, and we do know who's going to be MVP now. Adrian Peterson.
All day.
Thank you, Peyton Manning, for choking in that game. Appreciate you. And I know you may be saying, well, he's from New Orleans. And I don't like everybody from New Orleans. Black Cash.
I got a couple of things to say on the Adrian Peterson and Peyton Manning situation. If you give me a second.
1,001, your seconds up.
All right. Peyton Manning played KC twice. Oakland Raiders twice. The Saints. The Panthers.
The who?
That was a hiccup. And who else we got here?
San Diego.
And the Browns.
Cleveland.
I understand why y'all won 11 in a row. You know what I'm saying? This is directed to my colleague here, who's a big Peyton Manning fan.
Outside of the Saints, all those teams will be drafting in the top 10.
I'm just saying.
Maybe the top 5.
I'm just saying. Denver.
The NFL teams, right? The NFL teams, right?
Denver, I understand why y'all lost.
The NFL teams.
Let me ask you
It
this.
was big.
If the Saints would have played those teams, you think they would have made the playoffs?
I don't know. Can't answer that.
Yes. Kansas City.
And they played Arizona.
Arizona? Yes, we would have made the playoffs.
We beat San Diego. We lost to Kansas City.
If we would have played them twice. Oakland twice.
We barely beat Oakland.
No, we didn't.
No, yeah, we
You played the Saints this year.
All right, you played the Saints this year.
Period.
Wow.
Period.
Worst defense in NFL history.
Worst, no.
Peyton
Thank
Manning.
you. You finally said it.
Oh,
Worst
I did
defense
say
in
that.
Yeah. But my point in that is,
My point was it wasn't the.
they're NFL teams, right, that he called out. These are NFL professional
I think we
teams.
getting off the bases.
We are off the bases. I just want
Let's talk about him choking and throwing that interception.
Yes,
Let's talk about that.
Through 2.
Just like I got
And
the
ball.
hiccups.
Two
He
leagues on the
choked.
ball.
Yeah.
I got the hiccups. He choked.
Actually, he really didn't do nothing the whole game.
Big ups to Tim Tebow. Make sure I put this on there. Big ups to Tim Tebow, who took the Broncos last year and won a playoff game. Unlike Peyton Manning, the one you paid $25 million for. You could have kept that guy you shipped off to New Jersey, all that.
The only reason they were in the game because
LSU product, SEC.
Holiday. That's 14 points.
14.
What product?
LSU. Who was he recruited by? Nick Saban. Thank you.
Who was he coached by?
Nick Saban.
And
Nick Saban.
Whoever the special teams coach is.
all right.
All right.
I want to send a shout out to Jacoby Jones. The last show, I shot him out, caught the game-winning touchdown.
Oh yeah, the Ravens did play.
Yeah.
Big ups to the Ravens.
Shout out to the
Flacco
defense.
finally did something.
Flacco looked good. Ray Rice looked good.
Shout out to my boy from the U, Ray Lewis.
Sugar Ray.
Here in the house.
I like what Baltimore does.
Setup game. I keep telling y'all, feel good.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you
It's
this.
a
Skip.
feel good game.
Let me ask you this.
I love my producer, y'all.
How many passes you think Peyton Manning gonna throw Sunday?
Don't throw nothing.
Thank you.
I had this question. Thank you. How many tackles you think Ray Lewis gonna get Sunday?
He had what, 13 the last game?
Okay.
Let's go 10 or more. Let's go 10 or more.
Alright. And how many Super Bowl rings he had?
Same many as Peyton Manning got.
I'm a Peyton Manning fan, but my
How many
point in
Peyton
that,
Manning got?
he got one.
How many Ray Lewis got?
He got one.
So what's your point?
My point in that is he won't get no more. That's my point.
He has a chance to. You don't have a chance. Peyton Manning don't have a chance to get nothing. Not this year.
Feel good story.
I bet you Peyton
It's
Manning
a
won't be
feel-good
on the
story.
field
It's a feel-good
on February
story.
3rd.
It's to sell tickets. It's to put people in New Orleans for the Super Bowl.
So why did you
It's a
pick?
feel-good
Why did you pick
story.
against?
They ain't gotta do that,
It's a
man.
Why did you pick
Super
against
Bowl.
It's a feel-good story.
Why did you pick
Super
against
Bowl.
them?
It's a feel-good story.
You ain't gotta pay nobody to go.
Come on.
Why did you pick
A
against them?
minute and 31 seconds left.
I understand that.
He cocks back to throw
But
the
it's
ball.
still an
Listen to me.
AFC championship.
The wide receiver runs up the field without no contact. The safety makes no contact. He undercuts the ball. The ball comes in the air.
Still a
He
AFC
jumps.
championship.
Mistimes the ball. The ball hits Jacoby Jones in the hand, in his chest, and practically beat him up. And then he walks into the end
Have you
zone.
not watching the Saints games this year?
All right.
Didn't that
My point
remind
in that
you
is,
of Jenkins and Harper?
watch this point.
Didn't that remind you of Jenkins and
No,
Harper?
it
So it
didn't.
can't happen.
No, it didn't. Jenkins and Harper are
It can't happen.
two better safeties.
Man,
Now, same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side.
you act like that's impossible. You've been saying that all year.
No, it's a
with the Saints
feel-good
game.
story. It's like when growing up, the mob had something to do with it because it's a feel-good story.
So why did you pick against them?
I picked against them because
You felt Denver was gonna win.
I felt like Denver was gonna win.
The feel-good
But now I see it's a feel-good story. So
Alright.
the Ravens and Atlanta will be in the Super Bowl because Gonzalez and Ray Lewis one of them got to get a title before they retire.
You know why that Super Bowl will happen? Do you know why?
Right.
Because you're gonna pick either New England and the 49ers. That's the only way that Super Bowl gonna happen.
I got money to put it up to say that that's not the case. Nah. I mean, but there again, y'all play with me like that, and there are other people who feel like they can play with me like that, and I don't get down with them like that. So maybe y'all might want to stop playing with me like that because.
But there's facts, man. I'm sorry, Skip. There's facts to that.
What is
There's no facts to
your
that.
prediction record for the playoffs, Skip?
1 for 7.
Ooh, Lord.
The numbers don't lie.
They don't lie.
They don't lie.
Hold on. Men lie.
What is my prediction through the year?
Hold on. Men lie. Women
Better than everybody
lie.
up here.
Say what you want, but the numbers
Better
don't
than
lie.
everybody up here.
Boy, you better
Better than
come.
everybody up
You
here.
better come on.
Better than everybody
Come
up
on,
here.
man. We can
You
go
finished
back and look
last,
at it.
except for maybe 3 weeks. You finished last.
Better than everybody up
I
here.
got the paperwork. to show.
All right. I got
I'll
it
show you.
too.
I'm gonna bring it.
I got it too. Okay. I got it too. You can fix up some stuff.
Men
can
lie.
check the tape.
Women lie. Say what you want, but the numbers don't lie.
They don't lie.
I know. People going to death row lie too. But my point in that is, it's a feel-good story.
Hold on, before Joe get into that, man, we're gonna take another break.
Oh, I'm finished on that Denver Baltimore.
You can finish
I made
on
that. I made
You
that.
finish that?
Nah, I made that.
Okay, friends, I'm sorry. Producer tell me we ain't going to commercial break.
Go and finish
Do your
that.
thing.
Last thing I have to say about that is the Broncos. They just didn't look good. Peyton Manning, I got this thing. I got cold. Oh, sorry about that. You alright?
Peyton Manning and Brett Favre,
Choke.
best two ever to play the game, quarterback.
You can go ahead on out on that one. I mean, hey, look. He looked like he.
I didn't say Warren on Cunningham.
He looked
Black and
uncomfortable
white?
in the cold weather. He looked like he wasn't all together.
This dude had a hurt finger.
He threw a crucial interception in overtime. I mean, that wasn't something that somebody did. He threw that interception. So, I mean, we can make all the excuses we want for him. But at the end of the day, we all take quarterbacking as the most important position. We attach wins and losses to quarterbacks. We attach their performance to every game.
That's why
he
he should
had
be
3
MVP.
turnovers.
That's why he should be.
He didn't win no more games than Tim Tebow did last year, so I think they should go to New Jersey.
I like Tim Tebow.
I
think he needs to go to Arizona and be their starting quarterback.
Man, come on, bro.
That's
Yes.
all I have about
Now you see why I say he's a jinx? Now you see why.
He needs to
Tim
go to
Tebow-
Arizona and be their starting quarterback.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
why he's trained in Arizona. That's why he's working out in
A
Arizona.
lot of them train in Arizona.
I know, but that's why he's going to be their starting quarterback.
What about
Teron Matthew trained in Arizona. That means they're going to draft him.
Jacksonville said they don't want him.
Teron Matthew is training in Arizona. That means they're going to draft him?
No, the Saints will get him. Anyway,
Now we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with part 3 of Sports Talk. Peace.